The Rambam says something very interesting. He says many things that are interesting, but this one in particular. We all know that everything could be taken away from you. Everything that you own, that you ever had, could be taken away from you. Whether it's your possessions, everything, dignity, everything could be taken away from you. The only thing that would not be taken away from you is your Torah, mitzvot, u'ma'asim tovim. If you learn Torah, if you did mitzvot, and so on and so forth, even if a person is a Rasha Gamur, okay, he couldn't be a Rasha Gamur because he did something. Even a person who is a wicked person that did some mitzvah or even learn a word of Torah, that will be held for him and that would be his. It would not be taken away from him. So when they do the final figuring of his actions, that will be weighted as well. Every single thing. However, the Rambam says, not always. That could be taken away from you also. How? You could give it away. What does that mean? The Rambam says, Kol mi shenichem ala mitzvot she'asa. Anybody who was, how should I say it, regretted or wonder on the things that he did. He said, I should not have done this. Why did I live my life? I kept Shabbat. So shtuyot. I should have gone, I don't know what. Vamos a la playa. I should have gone to the beach. Instead of going Shabbat, I should have done shish kebab, kosher, mosher, glad kosher. That bring on all these barbecues. I want to eat pigs. What did I do this? A waste of my time. Kol mishenichem ala mitzvot she'asa. You regretted on that. ותוהה על הזכויות, and you wonder, what's this? It's okay, so I'm putting tefillin on, נו, מה העניין בזה? זה שטויות, right? ואמר בליבו, מה הועלתי בעשייתן? What good did it do that I did all these things? הלוואי לא עשיתי אותן. I wish I would not have done this. הרי זה איבד את כולן. He lost them all. He lost them all. ואין מזכירים לו שום זכות בעולם. And nothing on his behalf would be said anymore, ever. He becomes naked for mitzvot. שנאמר, he says in יחזקאל, צדקת הצדיק לא תצילנו ביום פשעו. The rightfulness of the righteous would not save him in the day of his sin. What's the day of his sin? En ela betohe ala rishonot. Only, what does it mean, the day of his sin? When he thinks about the good things and he is regretting the good things that he did. And כשם ששוקלין זכויות האדם ועוונותיו בשעת מיתתו, as much as we weigh the good deeds and bad actions that a person did on the day of or the time of his death, כך בכל שנה ושנה שוקלים עוונות כל אחד ואחד בבאי העולם. Every year we measure that of every creature, כל באי העולם, all creatures of the world, every year. It's not only Jews, everyone. And what happens when you stripped from all your mitzvot? Listen, nobody's perfect. Everybody sliding away here and there. So if we refer to our soul as a, let's say, pure gold or pure silver, that averot that we do are like alloys that we added that will merge into us, and using that or fuse into us or melted into us, and I'm deliberately using that because you have to understand that your actions in a way become you, or should I actually say you become your actions. So it's very important to understand that. You become your actions because you decided that that's what you're going to do. That's why you get punished for it or rewards. When a person does an avera, it's a little bit of an alloy inside of his pure gold. He's not anymore 24 karat. There are some people who are 24 karat. There's some people, and why am I saying specifically 24 karat? Because there's no such thing as 100% pure gold. 24 karat gold is 99.9%. En tzaddik velo yechta. Even the righteous one is 99.9. Then there is 22%, 22 karat gold. That is, 92% pure. So it's very good too. Then we have what? 18%. Somewhere in the 70 something. Huh? 7 what? 750? Okay. Then we have 14 karat gold, the most common of all. The Beinonim is 56% gold. Beinonim, chetzi chetzi. Then we go below. Then we have 10 karat gold. I don't think that halachically speaking, 10 karat gold could be called gold, because it's not gold, because majority, rov, it's not gold. Rov is something else. So halachically, I think that there is a problem calling 10 karat gold gold. I think they call it Black Hill gold or something like this, which is whatever. Then there is 9, and then all of a sudden you're just covered with gold. Gold plated. But listen, gold plated, it's still good. There's still something. So there are people whom they are just plated. But I can still remove this gold and melt it and get some substance in my hand. That's what happens when we die, when we go to different chambers. That's what happens there. We get refined. People refer to Gehenom as this like, some kind of like middle-aged Christian, hell with demons flying and they get whipped all day long and I don't know what. Sounds like whatever, things that people should not be doing, if you know what I mean. It's like, that's not it. That's not the purpose. That's not the purpose. And they don't wear latex there. Don't worry about it. What happens in Gehenom is simply refines us. So we'll be able to enter Olam HaEmet, Gan Eden. You see, the concept of heaven, you can present that or experience that by speaking the truth. That's Olam HaEmet, so speak the truth. You want to go to Gan Eden? Speak the truth. It might be hell here, but you'll go to Gan Eden. In Gan Eden, you have to be pure, you have to be emet. So okay, even if it's a substance, a small little plate that I remove from it, you'll be able to go in. So it's just, the Gehenom is just to refine you so you can enter Olam HaEmet when you're pure. Okay, there's some people who would enter, let's refer it as gold, there's a big chunk of gold, some people will be a little crumb of gold, but nevertheless they are. Those who gave up or regretted the mitzvot, I should not have done all this shtoyot ha'ele. He is nothing. If I'm looking for the gold in it, he's not, he's only aluminum. There's nothing, he's, I don't know, whatever it is. Gold is not. So when he goes to this refinement, nothing comes out. We all go into this great refinery. The question, what will happen when you come out? But those who gave it up are nothing. And it will be very hard to do so. It's very hard to find, believe me, it's very hard to find a person who is so wicked that does not have some good deed to him, some good action to him, a word of Torah in him. It's very difficult to find a person like that. Even I don't know what, the biggest person, he has he did something good. He has a zchut. It could be, I don't know, the biggest secular person in the world, secular Jew, the biggest one in the world. He has something good in him. I don't know. Maybe just the fact that he sees himself as a Jew, that's something. It's a grain of something. Why? Because you would not be able to exist otherwise. I told you one time, if you elevate yourself in mitzvot, beitlahavut, and your excitement, and you want more and more and more and more and more, it's like heat. You go up and up and up and up and up. So when you want to go up, you go up. What's the highest temperature one can reach? I don't know. 1,000,000 degrees. I have no idea. I have no idea how much the sun burns. It's like bazillion degrees. Who knows? There's always, if there's fuel, there's something to burn. But how low can you go? 0 Kelvin. Minus 273 degrees Celsius. Below that, there's no existence. So there isn't a person who could live without any kind of fuel in him, some good. And what's the fuel? Torah, mitzvot, maasim tovim. So you don't have Torah, you have maasim tovim. You don't have this, you have something. Once upon a time you crossed an old lady the street. That's a zchut for you. That fuel generates some movement in you to go forward. Because if we don't have fuel, there's no forward motion. But when you stop, when your atom stops moving at 0 Kelvin, you don't exist anymore. So when we see people, wicked people, who say, Rabbi, how is it that they have something? Don't judge them to a complete disaster. They did something good one time. They donated money to breast cancer research. They did something. That is fuel for them, and they got the payment here. But the only one who could do so, he says, a person who gave up the mitzvah. Why did I have to do this all the time? I didn't have to do this. Means you lost it all. In other words, when you do so, one should expect an impact, because when you do wonder or regret, not only the mitzvot, but rather the good deed that you do, or you did, you're living on borrowed time. There's no way for you to exist and expect an impact. Sooner than later. And when you depart, there's not going to be any. So a person should say, Halevai, I wish that I would merit to live longer, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu in His kindness will grant me more time to do mitzvot. Now if you wonder why do we say Shelo Asani Isha, it's very simple. We need to say thank you to God who created us males and the opportunity to do more mitzvot by obligating to do more mitzvot, and that's as very simple as that. Of course, we don't leave the women unattended. And how does a woman get this mitzvot? But make sure that the husband goes to learn. But never, never regret anything good that you did. Why? Because that's what you came here for. Have a great day.